Pakistan's ambivalence towards the economic integration and the minimal gains from the South Asian summit need not necessarily be a setback to India's agenda for regionalism. As the Prime Minister of India told the leaders at the Saarc summit that the region should move forward with all Saarc members if possible, or some of them if necessary, the bonds will continue to grow through either Saarc or outside it. Among us all together, or some of us.
Well, it's a historic day for cooperation among Saarc countries. India, Bangladesh, Nepal and Bhutan today signed a regional motor vehicle pact in Thimphu. The agreement will ensure easy transit of both people and goods between the four countries. The transport ministers of the four countries signed this pact. Union Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari signed the agreement. Now let's take a look at the main features of this agreement. The BBI and Motor Vehicle Pact is expected to help revive the stalled South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation Motor Vehicles Agreement, which was approved during the Saarc summit in November 2014. It would seek to promote safe, economical, efficient and environmentally sound road transport in the region and would further help each country in creating an institutional mechanism for regional integration. More so, each country will bear its own costs arising from implementation of the agreement. Government of India has approved the signing of a motor vehicles pact between India and 3 other nations just a few days back.
New Delhi must recognize that the Pakistan will only move at a pace that its army and the political class are comfortable with, and the Pakistanis, they had already forged a very closer ties with China via the China-Pak economic corridor. And Pakistan is working for its own regional integration, and so they won't be interested, at least for the time being, in any kind of Saarc integration. So India is trying to explain the Saarc member that the rest of the region, however, can move ahead at a faster pace. Pakistan has borders with only India and Afghanistan, but India in turn has the border with all the countries, and India can transform itself into a hub with a spoke of trade in every nation. So a hub and spoke model can come into existence. With this background, here we are going to analyze a very important institution called as the Saarc, the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. It is the regional intergovernmental organization and a geopolitical union of states in South Asia. Its member states, they include Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, the Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. And you have to remember this alphabetical order because the chairmanship of Saarc rotates in alphabetical order. So after Afghanistan, the chairman comes from Bangladesh, then B for Bhutan, then I for India, then Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Saarc comprises 3% of the world area, but 21% of the world's population and 3.8% of the global economy, with India being the largest economy of the Saarc. Saarc was founded in Dhaka, Bangladesh on 8 December 1985 and its secretariat is based in Kathmandu, Nepal. The organization promotes development of economic and regional integration. It launched the SAFTA in 2006. The full form is South Asia Free Trade Agreement. Saarc maintains permanent diplomatic relations with the United Nations as an observer and has developed links with multilateral entities including the European Union. But the Saarc is not going anywhere because of the Pakistan's ambivalence towards the economic integration. The Saarc Charter allows 2 or more member states to work out agreements for sub-regional cooperation. China, Japan and United States, the 3 important countries, they are the observer states. And they want to actively promote the trans-regional cooperation because South Asia is the least integrated region of the world. So unless and until the connectivity is developed or the overland transits are offered to all of them, a large part of the subcontinent will not get integrated. And if you want the subcontinent to get economically and integrated, Pakistan has to play an important role. But India's own domestic politics and the security establishment's conservatism have often undermined even the possibilities of the regional cooperation. There are some vested interests even in India. There is an opposition from West Bengal and Tamil Nadu, for example. West Bengal does not want to open its border with the Bangladesh, and Tamil Nadu, on the other hand, they don't want Sri Lanka, a trade with Sinhala dominated Sri Lanka, who is not giving any rights to Tamilian. So India's engagement with Bangladesh and Sri Lanka had been prevented till now, but now India has come out with an idea of BBIN. You see, if you take the Saarc and if you minus Pakistan, then unfortunately even Afghanistan gets minus. And the two littoral nations, if we take them out, then there is a contiguous land border between the four countries. If the two littoral or the oceanic nations, if we take them out, then the continuous land masses of four countries can be brought together. The first is Bangladesh, the second is Bhutan, the third is India, and the fourth is Nepal. And the states together, they can trade. If not all of us together, then at least some of us. This is the meaning of the Modi's proposition. And Delhi must now put a pressure on their states of the West Bengal and Tamil Nadu, and the national policies or the national integration, which is a privilege of the central government, it must be taken back by the central government. That is the purpose of this particular lecture. If Saarc is dead, can BBIN be the solution? And in the long run, can we think of connecting the BBIN with the BIMSTEC area? And we know that all the 10 ASEAN countries, they are already closely integrated in terms of trade and commerce and open market and the road infrastructure. So if the BIMSTEC, if the ASEAN countries, if we take the two countries out of ASEAN and ask them for helping us to connect with the ASEAN, the two countries like Malaysia and Thailand, then we can reach till Singapore, and it can become an effective answer of India against the obor of China. And if Bangladesh, our best friend at the moment, also agrees, then we can get an alternate way to the northeastern states, which are landlocked, and because of this landlocked and inaccessible nature of their geography with the coast